Let's try this again. Hello, Virgo. Somebody could get choked up when they talking to you. Virgo. Somebody misses you, Virgo. This could be an American, okay? You could be from like a mountainous area. You could live in a mountainous area. Hey, live and learn. Hmm. Hmm. You could have a unique haircut, or you said it's an echo. Or you said it's an echo. Is there an echo? Is there an echo? Oh man. Let's see. Hey, legit 4-leaf myrmicorn. I be wanting to know. Hey, Taz. I wanna. Hey, Dasuki. I forgot what I was about to say. This person can have a Persian rug in their house, or something like an Oriental type of energy. This person could be. I don't know, child. Somebody got like a feng shui type of vibe. This person's having a hard time moving on from you, but what happened here? Someone could be spoiled for choice. This remind me of that Cam Newton interview again. I think it was Cam Newton and who was this other guy? I just saw his name too. I think it's the most recent one that Cam Newton did, where he was talking about the episode was about manhood and having God govern when you have a relationship with God, all of the things that you feel like are going to be, it doesn't mean that your temptations go away. It doesn't mean that challenges aren't there. It means that you have something that calls you to sit your ass down. Okay? It's not that you are not going to have those struggles. You could have dealt with someone who had a hard time with like controlling themselves, child, honestly, to be honest. Okay. You said spot on right out the gate. You know, it's very rare that you find, like, As a Man Thinketh, that book that I tell y'all about a lot by James Allen. It talks about those things. And in the episode that I watched with Cam Newton, it's like, and this is not a shot to Cam Newton. I just found out who that was from the podcast. Okay, so don't judge me, but in the just me listening, I'm a viewer. Y'all view me, y'all judge me. So me just looking at the situation, I was like, he was really trying to like talk his way out of accountability. Essentially, we're all afraid of something, and it's like if you don't want to do something, just say you don't want to do it. But to say that this is the reason and that is the reason, for me, it didn't really clock as that's what it was. It seemed more like fear based, and also I don't really want to. That's kind of what it gave to me. Maybe you feel like that, Virgo. Maybe you feel like somebody uh they could have just said that. I feel like like somebody who could have just said that may want to try again with you. They may want to try again with you because you could have told this person, baby God, because the way Cam was talking about it was like, but you don't know what my everyday life is like. Like these bitches be on me. And it's like, okay. Are you gonna have sex with all of them? Are you gonna have kids with all of them? Like, what's your plan with that? Or it's just it w you have to find something that's more important or that's bigger than your wang. Somebody could have a big wang too for me to say that. But at some point you get it you get control, either you get control over your, you know what's so crazy, Virgo? When I was writing, setting up the live, I was typing, I was going for Virgo when I started typing, and the word urging came up. And I was just about to say, either you gonna control your urges or your urges are gonna control you. And you can't be out here beautiful, talented, and rich as hell and don't have no kind of foundation that grounds you, because you will fall for a lot of things. You will get caught up in a lot of things. Like, you have to have something that brings you back down, because you already see what it's like when people have too much power and not enough God. Okay. So maybe you're dealing with somebody who's like that, Virgo, and they're realizing, like, they probably feel like you're the thing that's going to ground them. But baby, you can marry me and squeeze on me every night and still fuck me over. So that's that's not what's going to keep your shit together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I made a note of something that was said. Let me see. Let me see if I can maybe this resonates with y'all. He said a man without self-control is like a city without walls. I said, "Oh shit, I need to write that down." So basically, don't allow your man meat to cloud your foresight of the consequences that it can create. And or your woman meat, honey, whatever you got going on, okay? This is about, your reading has a lot to do with somebody like kind of realizing, like, oh well, maybe if I had done this and done that, or maybe if I had the Virgo, when really you could be the thing that kind of leads this person to the real source of their healing or getting their shit together in whatever way that is. Okay. Because this could be somebody that's well to do, or you, this, I could be talking about you. Somebody could be well to do and maybe struggling with, like, why they can't have you, if that makes any sense. This could be someone who feels like you're very beautiful. Very beautiful. Or handsome, if you're a man. They have a hard time being loyal, though. This has been a problem. So it's like, no matter how much this person adores you, it's like there's always some sort of distraction that keeps them coming back. Some of y'all could have like that iconic beauty where it's like people would look at you and be like, how could this person cheat on you? You know what I mean? Or something like that. And it's not about that. Again, oh boy was like, what did he say? A man without self-control is like a city without walls. What you gonna do? The song that's playing is called "The Matrimony" by Usher and Wale, or Wale featuring Usher. I don't know, baby. I feel like somebody may be getting it together. They don't want something to be for nothing. How do you feel? How do you feel, Virgo? You seem to be very hopeful and detached, and I see your boundaries. You could be focused on your stability, really, your responsibilities. I see you carrying everything. I see you. You could be in a very, either you're a man or you're in a very get it done type of energy right now. You could be a bit obsessed. Don't overthink though. What is that? Is that your energy? Some of y'all overdoing it. Y'all could be very obsessive about your work, actually. But you get it done. Oof. You get it done. So I can't even say. And a lot of y'all are you working through the pain too. Make sure you sleeping though, because y'all could be the most jolly people at work, but tired, about broke down inside, and still dealing with things that, it's like, I'm not talking about this. I'm happy, around other people, but I'm really tired. I had 2 hours of sleep, and phone calls interrupted that. It's something like that going on, Virgo. Your cup. Have you checked your cup, Virgo? Have you checked your cup? Is it full? Or do you need a nap? Or a hug? Or some soup? Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And you could be taking on a lot of responsibility because you're not about to deal with somebody that you can't trust. Okay? So the energy between the two of you is healing, trying to stay in control. You're both showing up pretty independent. This person is kind of like, this could be somebody like when you're talking to them. Oh, yeah. Like when you're talking to this person, you may feel like they're taking notes or something like that. Like this is the kind of person that sit there like a therapist. And you're like, are you writing something? You could feel like this person does that to you. This person could be a therapist. Some of y'all could both be professionals. So it's like, is this a relationship or a meeting? Some of y'all could be like really, I don't think you want to do this anymore, Virgo. Something's very uptight. What's your advice? It's so interesting because it's like, I'm listening to Matrimony and he's like, baby, I've been making plans. If it's a question of my heart, if it's a question of this, and it's like, this is telling you to kind of keep it honest with yourself and move on. So which one is it? Is it too late, Virgo? It may be too late to win you over. Because even if you were to turn around and try to do this again, try to face it again, I see good memories. There's like this nostalgia. I don't think you hate this person. Maybe not even really dislike them for real. I think it's just like, I'm you got to know your limit. You know what I mean? I'm about 2, 3, max 4 drinks. I'm good. I don't need to show out and drink a whole bottle up in here. I think that's where you at. It's like, this person is like 3 drinks. This person is like 5 drinks. I don't need 5. I only need 3. I don't know. This person could be really good at what they do though. Like very successful at what they do, what they've done with their life. Like underrated. But and it's like you're not taking nothing away from this person. That's the thing. It's like I feel like you would sing this person's praises as quickly as you would reject them. If that makes any sense. You just can't deal with that. You wouldn't even be happy if you were to turn around. You would deal with so many trust issues, and it would just kind of take your years. You know what I mean? Sitting there dealing with, can I trust you? Should I forgive you? And then getting triggered for years to come is like, I'm not saying it's not possible to rebuild trust, reestablish something, but maybe things have just gone too far. Some of y'all are very sensitive, like more than someone even may have realized. Like something was like really hurtful. Yeah, somebody has like a real thirst for like others. You know, this could be a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio. I'm telling you, this is the Cam Newton interview right here. That's what this is. Because he was talking about, like, you know, you have to have self control. The consequences could be your spouse, losing your spouse, your family, reputation, business, money for 10 minutes. I think you're just ready to feel. Some of y'all have fire in your chart. I think you're just ready to feel your fire again. Like, feel alive, feel. It's like this person is definitely coming back to you. They're very disappointed. They don't want this to be over. But it just left such a bad taste in your mouth, you know? And it could have been very quick to kind of like, y'all could have got together really fast. Something about the way y'all got together was like, you look up and you wasn't living in your house no more. Type. This person has like an impulse. There's something about impulse with this person. Is that what it is? Because the way it started kind of puts you in your head. It's like, I'm having a good time. But I don't know if I can do this. Like, you were kind of feeling it. And what you was feeling is this person like, you know, they just dream and wish for everything, you know? This could be a very Jupiterian type of energy. Who is this Sagittarius? Because this is the Jupiterian energy I was thinking about. This is your energy. You could be dealing with another Virgo too, Libra, but I'm hearing the word boisterous. What? Whatever this is, it's like it doesn't create the feeling of stability. It's like a fire hazard. Some of y'all, it's something that's if we don't change, it's like you see something on a house and it's like, ooh, if y'all don't get that fixed, this could be an even bigger expense. You know, it's something that you saw with this person. And I was like, no. Okay. It just gave you so much worry. You know what I mean? This is like catching somebody in a line and be like, do you do this or you didn't mean to do that? Because if this is going to be a thing, then I'm out. I'm out. But why are you lying? Um, and the thing about this, is this your energy? Y'all could be the boisterous ones, to be honest. Y'all could be very lively. Like when y'all laugh, everybody know you in the room type of energy. This person really would, I mean, the whole reading is somebody feels like they kind of, like the things that they haven't said are vexing their mind. The things that they have said or done are vexing their mind. It's a very negative mind state that somebody's in. as they trying to let you go. It's like they're very scared of this love, but they also wish and kind of watch. They watch and they wish that they had told you how much you mean to them. I think you wanted them to show you. I think you just wanted more of that show. You know, it's like not a show, but like a action oriented love. This could be somebody that's like, but I've done so much for you, or I try to do so much for you, or something like that. And it's like, oh, again, I keep getting that Will Jada Tupac example with you. Because it's like the best things in life are free. And I think that's what you was trying to communicate to somebody. Like, you didn't even have to do all that. I'm not saying I didn't like the gift. I'm not saying that I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying those things aren't appreciated. But there was something, you know, like you needed that. And it, I don't know. What's your advice here? Turn the page. Because this kind of feels like a ruminating energy. It could be just someone kind of ruminating on how things played out with you. You are turning the page though. You're looking at it as something that I think you're thankful for the experience. You know, you working through the fact that it didn't work out, but I feel like you're in a happy place. If you're not, you will be. You will be. But you definitely had. It's so interesting that Kevin's heart is playing right now. It's like she my number one. I don't need nothing on the side, but you know what I mean? Let's do all signs for you, Virgo. I've been doing this. I'm trying to make it a habit. I did forget like several signs. Which one are we doing, Virgo? Because it's like in the back of this person's mind, you were there anyway. So it's kind of like, then why did you do that? Something just feels kind of icky at this point for you. So, Virgo, if you are dealing with an Aries, this person is focused on taking care of themselves. I'm not sure. I don't think it has anything to do with you. I don't know if you're trying to get in touch with this person, but they're very much trying to find themselves right now, or just they working, they doing their stuff. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this Taurus ain't got nothing to say, huh? They could be like shutting you out with silence. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this person they're not honest anyway. They not telling the truth. This person they on bullshit. Something about spiders could be important too. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're spying on you. They could really be on your social media a lot. If you're dealing with a Leo, this person is letting go. They trying to move on. They walking away, child. If you're dealing with another Virgo, they want it all with you. You could have a Virgo child, or if so, it's like your bestie. I see this is like family. Whoever this is family. They want security with you. If you're dealing with a Libra, this person is divine. This person can be very attractive or just very feminine. You know, this could be your mother as well, but this is you could be very attracted to this energy. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, this Scorpio is devoted, hopelessly devoted to you. Okay. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this person is very free spirited. They like to take risks. This is somebody who loves a new adventure. They love adventures. They always see the brighter side, the positive side of a coin. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this Capricorn finds you to be very beautiful. Very beautiful, very graceful, very kind-hearted, I'm hearing supple and subtle. Okay. They may think you mysterious. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, this person is going through it. They could be like they're very they're feeling unstable right now. It could be in their emotions. Like something has really gotten to them. They could want to not be around nobody right now. If you're dealing with a Pisces, damn, what happened with the Aquarius and Pisces? This person could be going through it too. Like they're feeling the loss of something. They're going through something that they probably not telling you about or they don't want to talk to you about. But this person could be like literally grieving something. I hope this helped. I love y'all. Like the video if this resonated. I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.